Yeah. Yeet, yeet, yeet. Yeah. Yeet, yeet.
You already know artist of the week, artist number 4.
Artist number 4 of the week. We got Mo in the building, about to spit some bars. But before we get to that performance, we want to ask you some questions. Of course, let the world know who you are and let them know about yourself.
What's good? What's good? It's Mone, president of Fan First Music Group. Out here from Brooklyn, rapper. Just trying to do my thing.
You got your nice little ginger ale, I see there.
Yeah, need that.
Nah, I
Canada
got
Dry.
Canada Dry, you know, that's the bomb right there. But anyway, so just to let you know, you're like a second female artist of this season.
Yes,
Cool,
yes.
cool. That's what's up.
Right, you know, so I hope you could take, you know, I want more females to come in and, you know, set a bar for them as well, because, you know what I mean, that's a dying breed out here.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's a dying breed. I see a lot of new female artists. But as far as their, I guess the grind, I would say, the grind is dying. Or they don't know what to do.
Yeah. Oh, so, you know, so with the first question, you know, so your name is Mone. So is that short for something, or is that an acronym?
Short for Simone. That's my first name, Simone.
Oh, okay. And
But everybody just call me Mo. So
So it's
kept
just
it.
plain Mo. It's not
Yeah.
Mo's.
M-O-N-E.
nothing.
Mone.
yeah, just Mo.
You ain't even gonna add the little or young Mo.
I mean, maybe later or something, I'll be like a Moan Lion or some shit like that.
I feel ya.
Right now, I'm just Mo. I'm just chick on the block from Brooklyn.
Oh, so when you started rapping?
I actually wrote my first rhyme in second grade.
Second grade? Wow.
Yeah, I was in class, and it was real like nursery rhymish, but it was hard.
All right, you remember your first rhyme?
I don't remember that. It was hard.
You know, that should be a question for that one. Do you remember your first rhyme?
What influenced you behind this rhyme in second grade?
Biggie had just came out.
Baby.
And he didn't even drop an album yet. I think it was like his demo.
Oh,
Was,
the demo tape.
Yeah,
I
the
remember
demo
that.
was surfacing, and it was getting around Brooklyn. I remember I used to walk through the sty, and you just hear like a different song from the demo on a different block. And it just be like, damn,
That's
everybody
crazy.
listening. And me, I was always in love with music, but it was like classical music. My dad used to play a lot of classical, or he play a lot of smooth jazz from 101.9 and all that. So
Good old days.
it was like once that rap hit me, something just changed. Like something just jolted me, and I was like, yeah, I like that. I need to do this.
And it just rolled you in.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So, who are some of your major influences coming up besides Biggie?
Besides Big coming up, definitely DMX. M played a major role in my teenage years.
Okay.
Ove did his part. Yeah.
Okay.
Eminem definitely shaped a lot of Mo you see today. And just a lot of the greats. I just remember coming home and listening to Poor Righteous Teachers and all that educational stuff. You know what I mean? Like a lot of kids was kicking back in the day. My uncle, he used to have a lot of De La Soul tapes around the house. So I used to go take his De La Soul, his Naughty by Nature.
And it was dope. Yeah, Naughty by Nature. Was
Yeah,
killing
I used
back
to. I
then.
mean, that's the era of rap I remember. Like the hard lyrics, the Eric Sermons, and
Yeah, Eric.
Shout out
Sermon.
to Eric Sermon. So
Sermon,
what he
yeah.
had, Red Man, all of them. What he
Yeah,
had?
They split up.
That's
They done.
good.
They done. They know.
They not done.
Actually,
They
They not
Red
done,
Man-
but
Red
Red
Man,
Man.
he just had his joint on his
MTV
crib.
crib.
Yeah, he had his
He
crib.
did his crib.
Yeah,
I,
so
I
that's
see you,
cool.
Red Man, good looking. You know what I mean?
Shout out
Like
to
them
Red Man.
tiles. He had them tiles up there. I was digging that shit. I was like, alright, you know what I mean? He was a grown man now. You know what I mean? Grown, got a little older. Now he got everything decorated. That's live.
So Moan, when did you drop your first project? How old were you? And by the way, how old are you now?
Now I'm 28.
Really?
28 years young.
Right.
I would say like my first ever project would be like I used to just throw songs up. but we didn't really have SoundCloud and all that back then.
Yeah.
So it was like a little CD I burnt. Used to take to my friend's house. Yo, listen to this, listen to
Play
this.
it, right?
Yeah, and then it just progressed to songs on MySpace back in the day when MySpace was popular.
Drinking,
Yeah,
And
so
got
then I
the
threw some
artist
songs
page.
up there.
Word.
But my first real project that I put out to the world would be the Archives, and I put that out about 2 years ago.
Yeah, I remember you. I remember hearing. Well, I remember listening to the project.
Right,
Did I
right.
have a copy of the project? I don't remember.
And it was like the Archives was like all the songs that I had that I did at other studios and it never came out right, and just songs I had for years and years. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna call this the Archives because this is all my old stuff, but people still need to hear this. You know what I mean? It's still fire. So I dropped the Archives, and then it took me 2 years to drop another project. I was trying to discover and find out what I really wanted to do as far as getting this music thing out to the masses, and then I came up with RNS. So that's where we at now.
Right.
Speaking of RNS, right, which is out now, available on that Piff and other social media sites.
Sure.
What can you tell the people about RNS? Like, where was you coming from? What was the whole name, the whole meaning behind the name?
Definitely. First, actually, it was supposed to be Sagittarius, and it was just gonna be a compilation of like different songs. I was gonna throw some R&B up in there, some rap, some reggae, and all that.
Pop songs as well?
Yeah, pop songs and all that.
Oh, wow.
And then my man's who I met him this year, and we never even physically met, but we was talking on the phone. He's from Texas,
Okay.
and he was like, "Yo, you dope, like you ill, like you just need to rap more, like you know what I mean." So I let him hear a few songs, and he was like, "Yo, that's live, like yo, I think for the mixtape direction you should go on some political thing." And then like a couple days for Christmas, because we were supposed to meet up a couple days after Christmas, a couple days for Christmas.
Right.
Unfortunately, he passed away.
Wow.
So-
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. So then it was like that just changed the whole direction of the tape, because it was like life is short, and I've got to do something that's going to give a message. I can't just make music anymore.
Right.
Like anybody can make music if you know what it takes.
Exactly.
But real nigga shit just came about with me just like he was a real cat to me, you know what I mean? And I wanted to honor him with some real shit. Like I'm not gonna put something out there just to put it out there. I'm gonna do you right, and I dedicated it to him. The whole mixtape is dedicated to him.
Especially if you're not satisfied with the project.
Right. So he was just encouraging me, like, yo, just give him that raw Mone. Don't do that poppy stuff everybody looking for. Just give him that raw, uncut, and that's what I did. So.
And you can live with that.
Yeah, I can definitely live with that. I mean, as far as the project as a whole goes, my production, of course, you know what I mean, my engineering and all that, I rushed it just to get it out.
Right.
I ain't even gonna front. But I'm still satisfied with it because it did its purpose. It did its job.
You engineer your own music?
No. Not that project, actually. I dibble and dabble in engineering my own stuff and stuff for the fam, but I'm looking for a full-time engineer right now.
You wasn't exactly hands-on with it.
Right. I was just more so writing and recording, because at that point, it was like, all right, I told people it's coming out in January. I'm scrapping about 8 songs I need to write and record right now.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause
So-
I know you're very demanding. So.
Yeah, I really am. I sent them out to a few cats to get it mixed and mastered. That's what they sent back. One of them, unfortunately he couldn't even get his emails to work. So, shout out to Will Giddens. Anyway, you did a great job. You know what I mean? Just working with me and giving me
Shout out
input,
to you,
advice, all that. So good looking.
What is your favorite song of RNS right now?
My favorite song on RNS right now, I don't know why, but it's bound to. I don't know if it's the hook, just catchy to me, or, I mean, the lyrics, the meaning of the lyrics is like, you in love with somebody, but you waiting for the other shoe to fall. You know that they could damage you, and they will. You know what I mean? And you're going to go along and you're going to let it happen. Like, you're not going to stop it.
Stop it.
You know what I mean? So, you're bound to falling.
Oh, exactly. That's real nice.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic. So RNS, do you plan to make any videos or any singles from this
Definitely.
project?
We just recorded the video. We filmed the video for Mad City on Wednesday, so 2
Really?
days ago.
Hot joint.
Hot joint. Bound to is actually being filmed this upcoming week, and then week after that we're gonna do Blood on the Leaves.
Oh, you working?
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying,
You
man.
working.
I'm
You
trying.
working hard.
I swear to God, I'm trying. And then Heartstrings obviously got to come up, so I'm writing for that daily. I just, as soon as I write it, I just record it and just try to, get that done. So
And that's your next project.
that's my next
which is
project.
come
It's
out.
dropping in March. I don't know the exact date yet, but possibly the mid to last week of March.
All right, that was going to be my next question. So your next project. So talk briefly a little bit about this.
Heartstrings.
Heartstrings is more what everybody else is looking for. You know what I mean? The catered stuff. And I call it my Drake type album. Because it's more the story behind the heartbreaks and you know what I mean? Now you get to know the names and the places and what really occurred and
Right.
you know what I mean? Or and
Emotions.
right. I'm trying to stir up some stuff in people.
I believe every artist should have an album and they like that in their catalog. Just to let that emotion fly. Just to
Yeah.
let the pain fly. So
I believe every
It's
artist should
therapeutic.
put out more
Yeah.
music like that in general.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Absolutely.
My whole thing is I have to stick to when I write something or when I create something, I have to 100% feel it. Like I can't just make a song just to make a song. I know a lot of artists that just do it. Yo, do this for this video or do this for this.
Right.
I was writing for Fast and Furious 7, matter of fact, and a lot of the songs I just couldn't because I couldn't connect. Like I wasn't a big fan of the franchise. Like I seen a couple of the movies and all that. You know what I mean? It was hard. But it wasn't like I'm gonna die hard. I'm gonna run and get that the night before type. You know what I mean? So me talking about cars and all that, I don't even drive. So it was like foreign to me. But you give me something on loyalty or love or anything like that, and I can recreate some type of emotion, some type of feeling. I get into that character that I'm writing about in my bars, and then we good to go. You get a masterpiece. So everything has to be a masterpiece, and everything has to be something I 100% feel. And everything has to be real. It has to be truth. Like no fabricating, no extra shit. Just real talk. Nah, I don't. That's one thing I can't do is fake it until I make it, because I see a lot of cats do that shit, and then when they make it,
They get lost.
they get lost, and then they fall off, because that's not who you are. That's not who you was. That's not who
true.
intentionally you were meant to be. So you're just portraying something until you get there. Then when you get there, it's like, where do I go from here? You know what I mean? You gotta stay yourself, no matter what. And that goes back to the real nigga shit. You know what I mean? Like, don't give a fuck what nobody think about you. You just cannot think about what the next man thoughts is. You just gotta keep going.
Okay, with all that in mind, you have your own music group, FFMG,
Yes.
Family First Music Group. What is the whole situation behind that right now, as far as currently?
Currently, Fan First got a lot of shit coming for y'all. I feel sorry for the competition. This summer's gonna be stupid. Absolutely retarded. My first lady, y'all think I work. My first lady outworks me 10 times more than anybody. And she's just grinding right now. She going hard. She's doing a show damn near every night in and out of different states. And she's actually got a mixtape coming up on the 21st, so look out for that.
Okay.
And she's got another one coming out also. So
What's her name? Is
Kylie Renee.
Oh,
Kylie
Kylie
Renee.
Renee.
At Kylie Renee, everything.
Oh,
Just-
she's
just
the
find her.
hardest worker. So that name sounds familiar. This is an artist that you was supposed to work with, right, Green?
Yeah, I was actually supposed to do. I still have the record for Kylie Renee. I just never recorded it. It's actually her record. It was a team record, not a team record, but it was just a record thrown around. And then she sent it to me and was like, "Yo, can you do something with this record?" I came up with the idea for the record. I just never recorded it because I just been so focused on OFNE. So
Well.
Shout out to
still-
OFNE. It's going to be a crazy
Yeah,
project.
yeah, I already know.
It's gonna be
Man.
Check out Boofamentary's Easy Green. But, so with that said, now I think it's time for you to perform your song now. Now, what song is this that you're about to perform?
I'm about to perform "Blood on the Leaves" for y'all real quick, cause this is something like the whole world needs to hear.
Okay.
Whether you're in the situation, whether you know somebody in the situation and you see it, or whether you so far dislocated from the situation that you don't know what's going on. Now you get a little education of what's going on in the hood, because I see it too often with these young mothers out here.
Yeah, too much. Man, I don't even want to start talking about that. I could talk all day with that, man.
That's a
Disgusting. But anyway.
You gonna play the song, right?
Yeah, I'm going to play the song. So Mone's going to take you out.
You already. Be right back.